An update to pending litigation. Update pending litigation, the closed session. All right, I'll ask for a roll call, please.
Cedar?
Here.
Ellery?
Here.
Foley?
Here.
Kinsfater?
Here.
Cuppa? Laporte?
Here.
McCartney?
Here.
Motion to excuse member Koopa.
Support.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We'll go to 4, consent agenda. A is the city council minutes of November 7th, 2016, special and regular meetings, recommendation approved. B is the cemetery board of trustees minutes of October 4th, 2016 meeting, recommendation received. And the St. Clair Historical Commission 2015-16 annual report, recommendation received.
Motion to approve A through C as presented, Your Honor.
Or
Any questions?
I do have there's a correction on the, it was brought to my attention today at the recreation meeting that there was an error in the minutes of the cemetery where the share, the 80-20 share, was supposed to be for the study and that states as the 80-20 share is for the columbarium cost. I just want to make sure that we have that.
So you're looking under board of trustees regular meeting October 4th?
I'm looking at the reports of administration, columbarium installed and engravings to date, and it's there is an 80-20 split between the cemetery and recreation for those. So I think it's probably not defined well enough.
Right, it's
Yeah.
in the minutes, it's all together under
Yeah.
reports, but that 80-20 does apply to the
Study.
The study, yes. It's just all in one paragraph.
Right.
So duly noted, thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Verifies reports administration, Mr. Booth.
Yes, I have several items this evening, Your Honor. First of all, I'd like to start out and let the residents know that Thursday and Friday, November 24th and 5th, City Hall will be closed for the Thanksgiving holiday. I believe a few weeks ago we updated and said that the city has a police car that was up for sale. The 2006 Charger was sold via the state's Michigan bid website. The amount of the sale was $3,060. Had 124,571 miles. Someone here from, I guess, Kroner Road in Columbus Township purchased the vehicle. That's just informational. Currently, I am working to complete the city's annual citizens guide. Information provided shows how the city spends the money received from the taxpayers. This information for prior years is posted on the city's website. One item covered is pension obligations, included any unfunded amounts. You'll see in the upcoming report that the city is funded at a rate of 59%. Liability is $22,096,920. With assets of $13,023,896. So we have a $9,073,000 unfunded component. And I've talked about it before. The Times Herald recently ran an article. We did not get ours in there, so I want to make sure residents didn't miss out on that information. And again, this is updated annually on the city's website. So if anyone wants to go out there and look at, how much do we spend on roads, how much do we spend to run the police department, any of those kinds of things, that information is out there.
Can you repeat the amount unfunded?
Unfunded, $9,073,024.
Thank you.
A lot of work to do. Last item I have is hanging baskets. The city is accepting bids for the 2017 flower order. Bid documents are available at City Hall and on the city's website. Bids will be received until 11 a.m. on Tuesday, December 13th. And that's all I have.
All right, any questions for Mr. Booth? All right, let's go to C. City Department's Parks and Rec, beautification, flower order bids are being accepted. Clerk,
She has the 8th. The letter says 13th. Is that what you're helping me out with there, Bill? No?
No.
Right here, 13th.
No, he was referring to the agenda.
Okay.
My update will be on the November 8th
Okay,
election.
okay.
Are you,
Yeah, I think you're up next.
The election is over. I will not be stating the website at every meeting anymore. Complete election results from the November 8th, 2016 general election are available on the city website, cityofstclair.com. Congratulations to Mayor Cedar on re-election. Ward 1 council members Butch Kinsvater and Mitch Kuffa. Ward 2 council members Mike Laporte and Tom McCartney. And Ward 3 council members Bill Kleeman and Steve Ellery. Each elected official will be sworn into office during the first regular city council meeting in January of 2017 and will serve 2-year terms. Election day itself could not have gone any better. It was very efficient. We had no issues in any of our 3 polling locations. Residents were respectful and patient. We had very minimal waiting times, maybe 10 minutes at the most. Our voter turnout was just over 3,000 voters, which put us at 70.6% for voter turnout, which was comparable to the 2012 election. The city of St. Clair had a 68% turnout, so we were a little bit higher. The state average, why it's not official, that percentage stands right now about 65.6 statewide, so overall, we did very well. I think it was just a great day. I want to thank all of our election inspectors. We had about 27 people assist that day, between 6 and 8 election inspectors at each polling location, plus an AV counting board located at City Hall. Especially the election inspectors in Ward 2 need to be thanked, as they handled the whole day efficiently with only 6 crew members as opposed to 8 that we had originally planned on. Special recognition to Norma Harris, who's our chairman for Ward 2, who will be retiring from election work after 13 years of service, which included 4 presidential elections. So thank you, Norma. Couple things to point out now the election is over. Article 6, Section 6.5.4 of the City Code of Ordinances states that signs for the promotion of political elections must be removed within 7 days after the election. So this is a special note to any residents who still have political signs in their yards. Please remove them. And last but not least, in February of 2015, the February election was deleted. So our next potential election date is May 2nd of 2017. That's all I have, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. You did a great job on that, thank you.
Thank you.
70% turnout, over, a little over. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was a great day.
Good, 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 good. All right, let's go to D, authorities, boards, commissions, council reps. Anybody have anything?
I got a letter about the political sign today.
Did you?
Yeah, I was out of town, so when I come back, I just forgot about it.
Oh, yeah.
Garbage pickup Friday?
Ooh, good one. Day behind, yeah.
Right.
Thank you, Tim.
Yes.
All right.
Our savior.
Pardon?
Thank you. Your
Yeah,
savior.
you're welcome.
Missed that one.
Member McCartney, did you want to talk about that SEMCOG thing?
I could do that now if you want. As everyone knows, we're paying members of SEMCOG, and for the last several years, myself and Member Laporte have been the council people that are representing St. Clair on SEMCOG. Because I still work a full-time job, I do not have time to attend these meetings. I don't want to speak on behalf of Member Laporte, but I will speak on behalf of myself. I'm not doing the city or this council any justice by not attending those meetings. I think we're missing, I know that Mike has made a few of those meetings, Mike Booth has made a few, he's been in contact with them, but I really think we have to, if we're going to be
Maybe a
members,
retired person
we need
could
to
do
be
that.
active with that, because I think we're missing some information that we could use to our benefit. So I would certainly relinquish my position to allow someone else to serve on that board, whether it's a council member or another board member on a different committee. Someone should serve on that.
All right. Thank you. We'll start shaking the bushes on it.
Okay.
Okay, then we'll go to number 6. We have no unfinished business. Number 7 is new business. A, appointment to Housing Commission. I have an application from Joyce Fredericks who is a resident over at Palmer Manor, and she is also, she was president of St. Mary's Clair Council, a bookkeeper, Women's Council of Realtors, a real estate agent. She has applied to serve on the committee, and we do need a member who lives there. Seems like she fits the bill.
I'd move to approve that position.
Support.
Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we're going to B. This is the VKC offer that we talked about in the work session. I guess I would ask if we're going to entertain a motion to direct administration to work with Mr. Cataldo and our attorney, put together a formal purchase offer based on those terms that we discussed in our work session.
So moved.
Support?
Any questions? We'll call the roll on that, please.
Ellery,
Yes.
Foley,
Yes.
Kinsfater, Laporte,
Yes.
McCartney.
Yes.
Cedar,
Yes.
carried, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Number 8, claims and accounts, November 7 and 18, 2016.
Hearing no questions, Your Honor, I make a motion to approve as presented.
Support.
All right, the motion's made, supported, questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Number 9 is public questions and public comments. Anybody have anything for the good of the cause here tonight? Yes. Would you come up to the microphone and give us your name and address, please?
My name is Steve Path, and I'm a resident of Marysville.
I'm sorry, Steve?
Path, P-A-T-H. Mike and I met with Mike a week ago, and this is in regards to a program called the Inside Out program through the DIA, Detroit Institute of Arts. I got a handout here. I'll hand out a little bit of information to you anyway. Did you?
I've hit a couple of them, but some of them I have not, so if you can, do you want me to work along with you, or do you want to?
Sure, if you want.
Okay. The DIA is, they have a, I guess they loan out to art pieces and they're replications of the actuals. And the city can apply for a grant, and what they'll do is the DIA will come in and they'll install the pieces of art for a period of time. Is it?
Well, what it is
Thank you.
this is, what I'm passing out is a little bit of information. However, it's not quite pertinent to next year. This is a little bit about what entails this year. And what it is it's through the DIA. They have what they call an Inside Out program that is both locally, statewide, and then a national-wide program. And I may add that I'm going to be on the board. I'm going to be a board member at the Art Center in St. Clair. My wife's a professional artist, and she is a board member currently. So we came up with the idea of the possibility of bringing in this artwork through the DIA to your city. And the goal is to enhance the awareness of art and possibly get a little bit more foot traffic downtown during our art festival and throughout the summer through the DIA. And the program, the application for this event takes place in January through mid-February. So the reason I'm here tonight before the council is to explain a little bit about this program and possibly get a nod on behalf of the council tonight, so that when I fill out the application, hopefully that'll give us a little bit of a head start on possibly getting awarded this program. What it is as you read here, there's 15 reproductions of the masters. And what they do is they put it on 4x4 sheets or thereabouts. They try to recreate the size of the painting. It's not always the case, but I have seen, 2 years ago up at the Lighthouse in Port Huron, and this year in Traverse City, they were awarded this program, and we saw some of the reproductions, and the work is just incredible. So our intent is to try to get this program into your city, and of the 15 pieces, 9 of those pieces, the larger pieces, they like to mount on a wall. The remaining 6 pieces will be posted. I would like to see it in your riverfront property. They drill 2 feet down 4x4 posts, and then they mount the work on these posts. And it'll stay there from about April or May to about September or October. This is something that they've been doing for about 8 or 9 years, and it's been a very successful program. One of the angles that I'm going through here is that if you read the last paragraph, they promote this through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, and a few of those other feeds. So I'm hoping that if the city is awarded this, you get a little publicity on their end, and then we're going to advertise a little bit on our end, which will be cost to us. Talking with some contacts at the DAA, as best as I can understand, there's absolutely no cost to the city for this. And they install and they take down. If there's a little bit of damage incurred in any of that work, they also replace the damage, and there's no charge involved. They come in, and they're professionals at doing this. They've been doing this for quite a while. And they come into the area, they install, and then they take down. So some of the work will be mounted on the buildings in your plaza. And then when they take it down, they fill in the holes. Any holes that they drill using the 4x4 posts, they fill it all in. The only thing that I'll have to do is reseed it with grass seed. So they take care of pretty much everything. If it's approved, and if we go through all the hoops and everything is a go, they have teams that come in, and they'll be in contact with probably Mike and maybe a few other ones in regards to the setup, the locations, and things like that. Personally, I would like to see the artwork, most of it situated downtown. I would like to see it on your boardwalk park. I'm not sure what the name of that park is.
Palmer
Park.
Palmer Park. And then I would like to see most of it there. The reason being is that throughout the summer, I've noticed the majority of the people seem to congregate down there, and I'd like to have that visible to that crowd so that the word gets out and hopefully more people come into your city. So in jest, that's about the gist of the program. As far as I have been able to ascertain, your city does qualify for what they call the statewide program, and that's beyond the city of Detroit. Once again, to reiterate, there appears to be absolutely no cost to the city. There's 15 reproductions. The 9 larger ones will be, they recommend that they have to mount onto the building. But again, they do all that. When I first talked to them, they said, well, they mount to a wall. And I said, well, can we build a wall? 2x4 using 4x8 sheets or something. And they said, no, they have to be mounted to a building. So
So what do you need from us tonight? You're just looking for...
Well, what I'm looking for is basically a nod as to whether or not you think this is a viable idea that you'd like to see in your city.
I'll make a motion, we give Steve the nod.
I'd give the nod to, I'd second that motion.
All right. The motion is made and supported. Any questions? I do. Steve, any consideration to the idea like they do at the Grand Rapids where they put some of their art in local businesses to get people to go into the businesses?
That program you're talking about is called Art Prize, and that's an amazing program. In fact, my wife, being a professional, we're thinking about entering that next year. I'd like to see that down here sometime, but that's part of a lot of work. So-
But I mean, as far as the pieces you're bringing to town, if a local restaurant said to you, hey, could you put one of those in my restaurant and designate people it's there? I mean,
Well, again, if we are accepted, they will be in contact with you. I think they prefer city-owned or public
okay.
land.
All right.
That'd be great,
Yeah,
but, and I do realize that consideration to your boardwalk, so I'll be, if this whole thing comes through, Mike has been outstanding with working with me, and I appreciate your input. And,
I thank you for your effort, eh?
yeah.
yeah, well, we're
She
trying to,
contacted me. No way around.
it's a tree program, and we're trying to put St. Clair on an art map a little bit, and, see what we
that's
can
nice.
do with it.
Good. All right, so the motion's been made and supported to give Steve the nod. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, Steve, you got the nod.
Thank you.
Go get him.
So-
Thank you. Good. Sounds exciting. Any other public questions, comments? We'll go to number 10. I have a couple things. Number one, Annette, super job on the election turnout. City of St. Clair, super job. Over 70%, 5% over the state average. That's good things. Those are good things for our people. There's a few of us that took a road trip down to Romulus this week and toured the now renovated Metropolitan that Jeff Kotowski is the owner of and is our current St. Clair Inn owner. And I am not going to speak for everyone, but I can tell you that it was very impressive. What they've done down there is a beautiful place now. And I think that, what did he say? He said, you how do you like it? And we said, it's amazing. And he said, well, turn the volume up 3 notches. That's what I'm doing in St. Clair. Anybody else want to add anything? That
I felt a lot better leaving.
I felt a lot more confident.
I did too. I was full of skepticism on the way down. And then as we talked to him and had the opportunity to meet and question his intentions for St. Clair, I felt a lot better on the way home. I think everybody did, not just the 3 of us that went, or the 4 of us. I'm sorry, Mike, I didn't mean to leave you out, but all of us went representing St. Clair. We had the DDA. We had a lot of St. Clair interest other than DDA in the county, and I think everyone felt better, a little bit more at ease. So
About 34 of us, I think, were on the
Yeah.
bus. And
Any
2 were
timeline?
in the car.
Yeah, we actually said, can you give us a date? And he said, I'll give you a date, but you know how that goes, right? He's saying by December 15th, they plan to be up here. That's the date, right? So,
2016?
yes.
yes, like, is that 3
That's a
weeks or
month,
something?
right?
So,
Up here doing what? Construction?
getting in the
Getting
building and
things
start,
Cool.
all right, then, I guess, anybody else have anything?
Yes, we
Good
had
job with the
the,
Santa Claus parade.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah, the Santa
Awesome.
Claus was amazing.
well, didn't-
Yeah, Sue Daniels, Mike Booth, great job.
A bunch of
A lot of people.
helpers, a lot of helpers.
There was a lot of people that had a lot of positive comments. Yeah. Good
I have
turnout.
one thing.
Weather was great.
Yep.
St. Clair Little League has been awarded the 2018 Major Boys State Championship. It's kind of like the holy grail of Little League. It's what they call Major Boys. It's 11 and 12-year-olds. That's 2018.
We'll be hosting it.
We'll be hosting it at Legacy Park.
Wow.
When is that?
2018. So it would be July.
July.
Yeah.
I have one thing, Your Honor, too, to remind
Good job.
everybody that this weekend, or December 1st is the holiday gala put on by the Chamber, formerly the Gourmet Gala. Tickets are on sale at the Chamber and area restaurants, and a lot of the businesses in the mall are involved now, too.
And I guess just as a reminder to the residents, because I notice everybody's still raking leaves and putting leaves out for waste management. I mean, that ends with this pickup, does it not? There are no more. I think the month of November is the last that they pick up yard waste. So,
Correct.
you know, for everyone that, you know, is continuing to litter the streets with brush and leaves, you'll have to rake them off, right? I mean, as far as the city picking up leaves,
Yes.
I mean, we're gonna do that as long as we can and as often as we can, and how many leaf picker-uppers do we have? Do we
We
have?
have two crews out this week.
Two?
Last week, one. We had a deer hunter and some other stuff.
All right.
Did I see them out Saturday?
They were out Saturday,
caught up.
gave them the nod to do that.
Nice.
Need to get them up before they're frozen to the ground.
Is the chipper back in operation yet?
Chipper, I'm not aware.
I thought, someone told me today that the
We had a
Which one of
leaf
the-
machine that was down, I believe, but not
There's
a
holes
chipper.
in the leaf machine they had to have fixed.
So yes, and
We're
we
gonna-
may work a bit, Friday or Saturday. So if you see
get
them
them
out
off
there,
the streets.
Yeah,
need to clean them up.
okay.
Anybody else? Certainly, on behalf of the city of St. Clair, everybody have a great Thanksgiving holiday season. We'll go to number 11, ask for a closed session to consider a Pier Act personnel evaluation and update on pending litigation.
I'd so move, Your Honor.
All right, the motion's made, supported. Would you call the roll, please?
Foley,
Yes.
Kinsfater.
Yes.
Laporte,
Yes.
McCartney,
Yes.
Ellery,
Yes.
Cedar,
Yes.
carried, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You are certainly welcome to stay. We probably will take action when we return. But if you do decide to leave, thank you for coming. Be careful. Going home.
Thank you.